Hey guys, we are back with some more Czeching Lions franchise mode, and in this one, we are in the playoffs. In year number 2, that is not something I thought I would be saying at the start of this season. And we are facing the Boston Bruins. We took a look at their lines in the last one, but we'll do it again. First line, you have Marchand, Bergeron, Pasternak. Second line, you have DeBrusk, Krejci, and Kasha. Third line, you have Bjork, Coyle, and Smith. Fourth line, Corrali, Studnicka, and Larson. On defense, you have McAvoy and Ristolainen, Vlasic and Stetcher, and then Vakanainen and Carlo. And then in goal, you have Binnington and Halak. Scratched are Miller, Stone, and Moore. And checking to see if they have any injuries. No, they do not. We are 9-1-0 in our last 10. They are 7-2-1. So without further ado, let us get into game number 1. Our first playoff game in the series and against the Boston Bruins. First period, 1-1. I will take it. Wenberg scores our first ever playoff goal on Jordan Binnington. Then you have Marchand with a power play goal on Demko. Second period, nothing doing. All right, I'll take it. Third period, here we go. Power play, nothing doing. Power play for Boston, nothing doing as well. Okay, Smith with the goal for Boston. Ritchie with the power play goal for us, so it's a bit back and forth here. Power play once again for your Czeching Lions, nothing doing. Is it going to be tied heading into overtime? No, Nick Ritchie with a goal to put us up by 1 with 1 minute remaining, and that's all she wrote for game number 1. We win our first ever playoff game by the score of 3-2. 3 stars of the game are Ritchie, Wenberg, and Demko. So obviously not going to get too excited because this is only round number 1, but a very encouraging first display in the playoffs for your Czeching Lions. So as we head into game number 2 here, I expect more or less the same. First period. You know what? That's pretty much the same as what happened last game. They're out shooting us a little bit more now, 15-9, but still, game is tied 1-1 heading into the second period. Goal by Ritchie, so Ritchie is certainly, he's got the hot stick lately. Second period. Okay, so McAvoy gets the goal on Demko, but Bluger and Ritchie once again on Binnington. We take the 3-2 lead into the third period. Shots are 26-17 in favor of Boston, but the score is in favor of your Czeching Lions. And as we head through the third period now, we're looking to hold on to this lead, maybe get one more goal here if we can. Come on, Corrali with a goal on Demko from the circle. Not what you like to see. We are now tied with the possibility of heading into overtime. Come on, boys. Get them going before OT. And we do. Duclair with the goal on Binnington with 24 seconds remaining. I did not see that happening, but it did. And we are now up 2-0 in the series against the Boston Bruins. That is definitely what you like to see. 3 stars of the game, Duclair, Larson, Johan Larson, I should say. We do have a Larson on our team. And Ritchie with the first star of the game. So we're heading home to the cross-checking arena for the first time in this series. We're already up 2-0, so looking good here in our home barn. As long as we keep this up, I have no reason to be worried at the moment. First period of game number 1. Okay, Bergeron with the goal on Demko. We're out shooting them. Second period. Okay, Ristolainen on Demko, but Janssen with the goal. Breaks through. At least it's not going to be a shutout. 24 shots to 16. So we continue to pour on the shots. We have to continue doing what we're doing, and we should end up with more goals like the one that Janssen just scored. So, come on. Anyway, Bergeron with the power play goal. That's unfortunate. 32 shots to 20. We are massively outshooting them. But unfortunately, they are, for the most part, outplaying us, it appears, as seen by the score. Ristolainen with the empty net goal. There is our first loss of the playoffs. 3 stars of the game, Bergeron, Marchand, and Binnington. Game number 4 now. Come on, boys. Don't let this get out of control now. We're still up 2-1, but don't give them anything more than what they already have, you know? All right, first period. There you go. Ritchie and Hartman with the goals on Binnington. Second period. Okay. Ritchie once again. So Ritchie definitely on a hot streak here in this first round, as Marchand with the goal as well, but we are up by 2 heading into the third. So if we could get one more, I would feel great about this game. Come on now. There you go. Janssen with the goal on Binnington. It is now 4-1 in favor of your Czeching Lions. Coyle gets a goal on Demko to make things interesting. 10 minutes left in the third. Come on, boys. Oh, boy. DeBrusk on Demko. They're catching up. Hold on. 1 minute left. 18. Janssen with the empty net goal. Okay. We win by the score of 5-3. We are now up 3-1 in this series, in our first ever playoff series. And 3 stars of the game: Wenberg, Ritchie, and Janssen. All right, game number 5 now. We're back in Boston. And this could be it. We could be moving off to round number 2 here. Not going to jinx it, but I probably just did. First period. Here we go. Duclair with 2 goals. Very nice. Kuraly and Studnicka as well for Boston. So we're all tied up heading into the second period. Shots are 12-10. But let's not rest here. Let's not give them anything. Second period. Okay. So we kept up the shots, but not much going on the score sheet. So hopefully that'll change in the third in favor of your Czeching Lions. Don't go to overtime here. Don't risk it. Get one in regulation, please. That'd be great. Come on, 5 minutes left. 28 shots to 28. We're all even. And we are headed to overtime for the first time in this series. Here we go. We're in Boston. We have number 25 out there. I believe that is the first line. I believe that is Wenberg taking the face off. Puck poked off by, I believe that was Aronson. 25 takes the shot. Wenberg looking to get something going for the Czeching Lions, but cannot, as Bergeron will take it the other way. Does a little dangle at the line. Does Bergeron. Gets it back to Ristolainen from McAvoy. Back over to Ristolainen. For Bergeron with the shot from a great opportunity for Boston, but good save. Finds Coyle. Janssen, what are you doing? Janssen? Okay. Crisis averted. 92 with it. Along the boards. Centers that. Hartman. Oh, man, so close. Hartman was so close to the game-winning goal, and Binnington holds on after a shot. Hintz, Zajac, and Hartman still out there against Bjork, Coyle, and Smith. Tied up. Taken by Hintz. Hintz tries to take that shot. Zajac does. And Hartman with the follow-up shot, but Binnington says no to that. Involving Hartman and Studnicka. McAvoy finds Marchand. Back to McAvoy, and what a save by our goaltender. I have no idea who's in net. Demko, I'm assuming. Ritchie with the shot. That almost up to Ritchie. Ritchie into the zone. Finds Aronson with the shot. Aronson with the goal. Devin Aronson wins the series, the game, and the series for your Czeching Lions. And that could not have ended better with our young stud, in Devin Aronson, getting the game winner for our first ever playoff series. And it is now in the books. We go through the hands. And we are off to the second round. Let's just take a second to appreciate this. So Aronson receives the puck from, who is that? Ritchie. Ritchie coming down the wing. Gets it to Aronson in the middle. And then Aronson snipes it, gets his own rebound. And he picks up the garbage and puts this series home. So Aronson aside, I gotta give credit to basically all our forwards here. They did a phenomenal job at putting the puck in the net, it appears. Especially Ritchie. Ritchie with 6 goals in 5 games. 8 points as well. Janssen with 8. Wenberg with 7. Duclair and Aronson with 5. So that only goal that he got in that series happened to be the series winner. Could not have been more clutch. Nemestikov with 4 points. Hartman and TVR with 2. 1 for Bluger, Larson, McCabe, Hintz, Zajac, and then Lievo, Shea, Gunnarsson, Donato, and Foote all pointless, but it doesn't matter to me because we are off to the second round. And in goal, you have Thatcher Demko with a .918 save percentage in 5 games. Pretty solid. Not much to complain about here. Let's see who we're facing in round number 2. And it will be the Florida Panthers, the 35-3 Florida Panthers. They were 7-2-1 in their last 10 during the regular season. Let's check out their lines. So the first line, Huberdeau, Barkov, Hornquist, pretty good. Second line, Stasny, Nuge, and Connolly. Bit weak, but you never know. They might have some chemistry there. Third line, Vetrano, Achari, and Verhage. And the fourth line, Perreault, Borgstrom, and McGinn. On defense, you have Yandel and Ekblad, Nudivara and Strawman, and then Gudas and Savard. And then in net, of course, you have Bobrovsky, and then you have Elliott as the backup. And then scratched are Luosterainen, Bailey, and Tippett, who's actually injured. So with all that being done, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one when we face the Florida Panthers in the second round of these Year 2 playoffs. See you guys then.